Hey, Single Over 30er, I'm Shana Schutte, author, relationship coach, and the founder of Single Over 30, and I help single women hear the words marry me. All right, so this week we're going to talk about something really interesting. It's something that's happened to me, that happens to lots of single women, and it's something that every single woman needs to know how to handle. And if she doesn't know how to handle it, it can really get her into a lot of trouble. Could get you into a lot of trouble. And it's called love bombing. Stay tuned to find out what it is. All right, so I'm in Orlando, Florida, where I've been all week at a conference so I can learn how to serve you better. And I was speaking with a friend of mine, and she used a term that I had never, ever heard before, and it's called love bombing. Here's what love bombing is. You meet a guy, and he immediately tells you how awesome you are, how amazing you are, how you're the one for him. I was just speaking with a woman the other day who went out on a first date with a guy, and he was telling her that she was definitely the one. Maybe he's sending you flowers, he's bombing you with compliments, he's sending you letters, he's treating you like a queen and like how you've always wanted to be treated. And you think, wow, this guy's so attentive, he's so amazing, and he's so wonderful. Okay, so here is the truth about love bombing. The truth about love bombing is that a guy who comes on strong like that, he could be legit, or he might be a manipulator, or he might be someone who has some sort of mental problem, and you don't want to get involved with him. So when someone comes on to you like that, really, really strong, you need to keep your head about you. And this can be really, really challenging at the beginning, especially if there's a lot of chemistry, physical attraction and chemistry between the two of you. But you want to take your time. You want to put on your brakes, because as I mentioned in the last video that I made last week, that if a guy is really serious about you, and he really is serious about what he's saying about how he thinks you're so awesome, he'll take his time, and when you put on the brakes, he'll respect that. For example, I had a good friend of mine who, she met a guy online. They went out on a couple dates, and within the first couple dates, he was telling her how awesome she was and that he wanted to marry her, that he felt like she was the one for him. And she said, whoa, you gotta slow down. I'm not ready. And so he slowed down, and then she said another time she had to tell him, hey, you still need to slow down. I'm not caught up with you. He took his time, and a year and a half later, they got married, and they have a great relationship. But there are lots of other women who fall into relationships with men who come on strong, who seem like the man of their dreams. They jump in, and then all of a sudden the guy flips the switch because he's not really who this woman thought he was. So it's good to take your time. Remember to keep your head about you, stay out of bed, go slow, be friends, get to know the person's character, because character and charm are different, right? Be aware of love bombing. Keep your head about you. All right? That's about it for this week. I am really protective of you, and I care about you, and I want you to have a great life and the love that you always dreamed for. All right? Remember that you rock. You really do. See you next time.